Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Junkies. Today we're going to talk about Buying the Dip, Part 2. Let's go. So a few weeks back I made a video entitled Buy the Dip, telling everyone the market was kind of soft, prices were dipping, now's the time to buy. I myself made my own kind of challenge for the market in this scenario. I used to spend upwards of $100, $125 a week on just new comic books. It was just new comic books coming out. And what I did is actually pared down my pull list way down from probably 25 titles down to like 8. And so what I'm actually going to do is start buying other keys in this market right now while the market's soft and there's a dip in it. Definitely a buyer's market. I've seen CGC signed books go for $30 on eBay right now. For those that don't know, it costs $24 just to get any book graded, regular graded, not signed. A book on average, a new book, right, costs $4. That's $28. When you get a signature series book, it's upwards of $65 additional dollars for the signature on the book. So you're talking $75, $80, $90 for any graded signature series book you see that came from CGC. If you're getting those for $30, the market's pretty soft, right? And these are like David Nakayama popular books, popular covers, and I've seen them go for $30 recently. So about a week or two ago, I told you all to buy the dip. That's putting my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna buy the dip while the market's soft right now. While these prices are soft, it's a buyer's market. I'm gonna buy these books. I'm gonna get them graded. It's definitely not a crashing market, so don't go crazy wondering if you need to sell off everything. But it is a soft market. It is definitely a buyer's market. You're not gonna get the top dollar you would have 6, 8, 12 months ago even. So now's the time to buy. So that's why I'm starting this segment called the $100 challenge. It won't always be $100. It's just going to be what I have left over that week outside of buying my regular comic books. Buy a couple of those every few weeks, send them in for grading, see what we get back in grades, and see what we can flip them into. And that's going to be the goal of this series. So what constitutes a key? That all depends, right? First appearances, first cover, first cameo appearance, and first solo series are all pretty easy keys to identify. Very straightforward. Then things get a little shakier. What about first costume appearance? Sometimes it's a hit and it matters, like Secret Wars, and sometimes it isn't, like every other rando costume change for a character. So as I make these purchases, we'll discuss why I consider that book a key, why it's the investment potential it is, and why I chose to go that route with spending that money on it. I did start this process 2 weeks ago, actually, with 2 different purchases, and I ended up turning in a lot of stuff from my hold slot that I wasn't buying at the time. So the first one I picked up was Edge of Spider-Verse 2, the 4th printing. It's the 4th print of this book, the purple cover. 3rd printing is a design cover. 2nd printing's got the what used to be iconic Marvel 2nd print blue banner. And then you have this 4th printing in purple, and I believe the 5th print is orange, and it looks fucking hideous. But so I picked up this Edge of the Spider-Verse 2. This book goes for about $70. Graded, this book is selling right now for $200 plus, $175, in between $175 and we're looking at $295. So somewhere in that range is what this book is selling for in 9.8. So all in at about $100 and hoping to sell it for $250. The other one I purchased was first appearance of Yelena Belova, and this one I purchased at right around $70. This one is going for, let's take a look on eBay here. Current prices on Inhumans number 5, first appearance of Yelena Belova. This book is currently going for $350, $299, $329, $328. So a pretty big $400. That was back at the end of November. Pretty big flip on this book to turn it over from $75, $25 for grading. You're talking right around $100 to turn it over for $300 to $400 by itself. It's a pretty good flip right there. Pretty good value, right? So these are the 2 I'll be sending in next. I actually have a stack of books at CGC that I'm waiting to get back that are in similar condition. I'm going to flip those to pay for this order to send in these other 2 books, and we'll continue the process. So please stay tuned. We'll see what happens. So that's it for this week, guys. Remember to tune in again for the next update to this series. I'm going to try to update it weekly with what we've purchased, what I'm waiting to send in, and with what I get back as soon as it starts coming back. CGC turnaround right now is about 20 days after they check it in. So pretty amazing turnaround time. So I'm hoping to get what I sent in early December here back by the end of December, if not early January, and start getting things on eBay for sale. Remember to hit like and subscribe if you like this content. Let's go for a ride and see how big a flip we can get into here.